All right. Hi, Mr. Nito. My name is Dr. Davis, and we're going to go over a report of findings with you, if that's okay.
Yep.
All right. So I know that whenever you came in, you said you were doing that overhead exercise in the gym, and based on your findings, you have something called cervical radiculopathy. It's just kind of a fancy word for pain going down your arm from that neck area, and this could be caused by that degeneration you had, but it also is related to that overhead movement you did, and then you felt the pain because this can put some pressure on our cervical spine, like the neck area. Um, but the degeneration is when the bones in the spine kind of start getting a little smaller and they get more compressed in there. This puts more pressure on your disc, so the things that go in between the spinuses. And that's where the nerves come down, and that's why we feel like our fingers going numb, or in your case, it's down to your shoulder. Um, Degeneration is very common in patients at your age, so that's nothing to worry about. And it is common to have weakness in your arm or like at the level of pain. So it is okay that it is in like impacting your daily activities, but that's what we're here for because we're going to work on it. So what we're going to do is provide you with an adjustment. So whenever we did the examination and I couldn't turn your head certain ways and it kind of hurt, the adjustment is going to help create the range of motion that we're going for. So what I'm going to do is apply a thrust into the direction of correction, and it's going to make you feel a lot better, and it's going to let you move that head a little bit easier. It's also going to make space for those discs to become healthier and just take some of the pressure off the nerves so you don't have as much pain. Um, One of your components is that the muscles are weak, not just in the shoulder, but in the back of that neck as well. So what we're going to do is start working on keeping those muscles together, like stabilization exercises. And it's going to help with that pain and just have control and less pressure down that arm. All right. So this will help you lift the heavier objects and take care of yourself a little bit better, like be able to drive longer. We're going to look for an increase in the range of motion and strength of your arm. And yeah, it's going to be great. So what happens when you come in, you're going to come up to the front desk, and our front desk staff is going to help you out. And then you're going to come back and get your adjustment with me. Once you're done with the adjustment, is when we're going to perform those stabilization exercises. How does this all sound? I know I'm kind of overwhelming you.
No, you're good. That sounds good to me.
Okay, perfect. I just want to check in. Um, we are going to do this plan of the adjustment and exercise 3 times a week for 4 weeks. So it is a commitment, but it's a commitment that's going to help you get so much better. Each appointment's going to be around 30 minutes. Throughout the entire time span. And then on our last visit, after those 4 weeks are completed, we're going to do a whole re-exam and see if we made improvements or if it got worse, and just see what we have done over the past few weeks. Do you have any concerns so far?
No, sounds good.
Okay. Well,
Sounds
if you
good.
have any concerns at any time throughout the treatment, you can make sure to bring them up to me. Like, feel free. I'm an open book. And we want you to be too. And if you aren't getting better after the 12 visits, we are going to send you back, or maybe to a neurologist, or maybe go to a physical therapist, and we will work together. To make you better. So I'll never leave your side throughout this whole time. We want to make sure you're getting back and good. Um, Now that we're going over this, um, like we're going to go over your informed consent. So there are some inherent risk of the adjustment. I know you have some fears of being adjusted, but I promise that it's super safe. Um, but there is a 1 in a million chance of a stroke, and don't let this scare you.
What?
Yeah, don't let this scare you. It's gonna be great. Like I said, it's 1 in a million, and what you have, the adjustment is really gonna help you, and just improve your symptoms, and that's what we're here for, to get you better. So we don't even have to adjust you manually. We have some techniques where I can use something called an activator. It's like a little clipping machine that just puts a little pressure. So if you're really scared of the adjustment, we're going to get in there and help you anyway with a few other techniques, okay? Um, these techniques are not considered high volume or high velocity. It's just really easy, and we just have to let you know of that risk of stroke. But like I said, it's not that common to happen. So we will do those, and then we're gonna do some, like I said, some of those exercises. Do you feel comfortable with all this?
Yeah, I appreciate your transparency.
Okay. And if you don't feel comfortable and I need to refer you for someone else, you could just let me know. Um, but like I said, if you don't get treatment, the muscle can get worse and the degeneration can get worse. There's 4 stages of degeneration, and you do not want to get to that last stage because it is irreversible. Okay. Okay, well, my assistant's going to come in and go over your paperwork, and we're going to get you started. And before you leave, we're going to get you that first life-changing adjustment, and you'll be on your way.
Perfect.